Hey friends, today we are hanging out at Shortgrass Resort in Spearfish with Cappie. Now Cappie, we first met you when we talked about your show on Magnolia Network with your daughter, building outside the lines. You guys do a lot of cool stuff in this area, building, well, outside the lines, right? And so we talked to you then, but now you and your family have this new resort in Spearfish. So tell us all about Shortgrass.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was, it's sort of along the lines of building things that are different and unique. We bought this property about 5 years ago. It's a 53-acre parcel on the Redwater River. Decided that we wanted to do a luxury resort, somewhere where people could come and stay and relax, and it's private. You have access to 1.25 miles of the river. We have 8 tents that are just single, double occupancy, so 1 bed per. And we had them custom made for us in the Netherlands and shipped over. They're amazing. They're nicer than any house I've ever lived in. They're in-floor heat and tiled showers and bidets. And we have an on-site restaurant, a farm-to-table restaurant called Meander. And we have a chef and a bartender and a concierge. And it's been amazing. We opened it this spring for a clientele that wants to have an experience, something different than the Black Hills currently offers. It's amazing, all the things we have in the Black Hills, all this open space and public lands, and well received. We've had large groups out here. We've had anniversary parties. We've had people come stay for a week and never leave the property, which we also weren't really expecting, but they said, nope, it is so wonderful and peaceful and quiet. We can sort of check out of our busy lives and have a beautiful meal and a beautiful place to stay. So. Yeah, the spot, the ecotone, where sort of the hills meet the prairie, and that's Shortgrass was the name my wife Rachel came up with, because it is all shortgrass prairie, native prairie. And we're in works with SDSU to do native prairie restoration. All the stuff that we grow, we're building a botanical greenhouse on the property this fall. So the goal is to provide 90% of the things that we feed our guests is grown on property. And so we wanted to offer that, and it's beautiful. There's big thickets of trees, there's river. We have a dock down on the river that you can sit and hang out and have a drink, or just sit in the sun, or go swimming if you'd like to. And yeah, and we're just getting started. This is one of a couple phases that we have for the resort. And that's really what we wanted to do, is offer a little bit of something for everyone. You know, if you're a sit by the pool kind of person, great. If you're a hang out and meet new friends by the fire pit at night, awesome. And if you're I want to take a bottle of wine to my deck and talk to no one kind of person, and that's okay. And we've all had those days. It's different depending on the day.
Sure. So. And what else I read online is that you can have different excursions and adventures here. So kind of talk about what those are.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we've decided to do, Rachel and I have been big fans of community. We're part of our community. So we've partnered with Black Hills Balloons, different horse riding, the Sleep Ranch, and Kramer Buffalo out of Custer to do a private tour of their ranch down there. So really wanting to showcase all the just amazing things that are sometimes hard to get to if you don't have a way to get there, if you don't have an inn to get it. So we've got some exclusive packages that are only offered to us and our guests, which is really cool. And it's just wanting a unique place, a special place that was elegant and beautiful and well thought out. Yeah, we have an on-site wellness center. We have massage available. We have an infrared sauna, and there's cooking classes available. There's bartending classes, art classes. We have slingshot cornhole. And ultimately what we decided was, because at 53 acres, we could house a lot more than 16 people with the space. But what we wanted is it to be intimate, and we wanted it to not have 50, 60 people down at the river or up in the restaurant, or sort of being boisterous, and you're sitting here, with your family or with your husband trying to have a drink and relax. So it's no one under 18 and no pets. And the reason we did the no pets thing was we have an amazing array of wildlife, from whitetail and muleys to pheasants to marmots to fox, ground birds, lots of ground birds, and we didn't want to disturb that by having animals running around here. So we don't have any pets ourselves, but yeah, and it's just peaceful, and that's really what we were going for. Is people come on vacation, and if you go to do Mount Rushmore, the Southern Hills, or do all the cool, super cool things that we have available here, but then maybe you just want to come back and just sit and be quiet at night. And that's also part of the concierge service, is you don't have to go get anything. We'll go get it for you. All inclusive is dinners included, lunch and breakfast, and it's a absolute 3-course. Tabled meal, amazing food the chef does, and it never ceases to amaze me every time I get to eat in the restaurant. It's something different every time, and the menu changes every day. So you won't eat the same thing when you're here. And then the drinks that the bartender works on, Alex, he's amazing, is using local fruit, local berries, local herb. They grow all their own herbs. It's designed to be what you want out of your vacation, right? If you want to sit and hang out, great. If you want us to book you a private helicopter tour of the Southern Hills, the helicopter will come here and pick you up. So it's this idea of, we want it to be this relaxing experience where you don't have to drive to the Southern Hills if you don't want to. If you want that experience, awesome. If you don't, awesome. And we'll make it happen for you.